Let me know when you are in here. Comment in the chat. And then let me know if the music is hey Lay. Can you hear my music? Like how it sound? Is it too loud? Like how is it? Cause I don't know. I can't hear it from like how y'all would hear it, so I don't know how it sound. It sound good? Cool, bet. I bet. You know I gotta make sure that my background got a little something going on, you know. But how you feeling though? Hey sis. Hey. What's good? Hey sis, what's up y'all? What's good? I hope y'all ready for today, cause listen, I got a topic. I got some, you know, and y'all know I'm gonna stay on topic, but probably flow off a topic. Y'all know how I do. But it's good to see y'all in here, my favorite peeps. Got my little music booming in the background. Y'all hear it? It's doing what it's supposed. I think it's doing what it's supposed to do, cause it got me feeling like, you know, I don't know. Let me move this back a little bit. It might be a little close. Let me get back here a little bit. You know, don't want to be all face close like this in the camera and everything. I love you too. Yeah, I'm so excited tonight because I'm just sitting here thinking like, man, you know, every Sunday y'all be popping up on here with me. Y'all know I really be appreciating y'all, hands down. Cause y'all be showing up, y'all be showing love, y'all be slang, y'all be coming through for your girl, you hear me? So y'all know I always gotta try to bring something. Y'all can take the ring light all in my little glasses. But I've been trying to wear my glasses so I can see. Cause I've been struggling, girl. I've been struggling trying to see like the old people. Y'all know how you be like this in your phone? And I be having it all large and I be trying to scroll like this. Boy, let me tell you something. Age be bringing on some things, ain't it? Trying to wait for a few more people to get up here. Y'all know I gotta wait for Mom Dukes because I just got the phone with her, so hopefully she'll be popping up soon. Somebody text Des. Somebody text BG. Somebody text who else? I don't know. Text everybody that y'all know usually be on here with us, so we can get it pop in this Sunday evening. Um, they playing the good little jams too. The little instrumentals. They booming. They booming. And I'm over here booming too. Yeah, I'm excited, but I don't want to get too into it until I get like a few more people on here. I got to get my regulars on here, and then once I get my regulars on here, we're gonna just jump into it. So I'm gonna give about a good 10 more minutes. No, I ain't even gonna say 10. A good 5 more minutes, and then we just gonna go straight into the topic. But tell me something good. Tell me something good that happened to y'all. Give me like something that made y'all just smile extra hard this week. Like, what did y'all accomplish? Y'all got any good news? Like, did something change in your life? Did somebody piss you off? Or did you forgive somebody this week? Are you hey John? Are you like what are y'all what are you doing? What have y'all done this week that made y'all feel either good about yourself or made y'all feel bad about yourself? Cause this week I think I've acknowledged some more things about myself that made me be like, all right, I got some more work to do. But acknowledgement is always one of the greatest things for healing. Because a lot of people won't be able to heal or get out their comfort zone if they're not ready to acknowledge. Yes, congratulations, Lay. I'm proud of you, girl. Do your thing, okay? Do your thing. I got good news to tell y'all, but not yet. I can't tell it yet because I'm still working on this. Still, it's in the progress. So, as soon as I get some good news and I can tell y'all. Ooh, boy, we was waiting on you, Mom. Dukes was good though. You here? You here? We was waiting on you before we went on and start going into our topic, cause you know I got to have my faves on here. But we was saying to text in here like something good that's happened in your life, or maybe something that's irritating and you still trying to work through it. Like um let's start the live off with giving everybody some advice. If you got some advice for somebody, if you want to tell them like, hey, I went through something, like whatever you want to do to get it popping, we gonna get it popping. Me, I've been really working on some things, and I'm just trying to see how things gonna flow, and I'm praying and hoping that everything, excuse me, goes according to plan. Um, because a lot of times we want things to go the way we want them to go, and they never go the way we want them to go. They always end up going their own way. So it's like, oh, I did all this planning for something and it didn't happen. So let's just hope that whatever y'all got going on, whatever y'all doing, it is working in y'all favor. And if it's not working in y'all favor, then I don't know what to tell you. Maybe it's not your season for that, whatever it is. Maybe it's time for you to release some things and release some people. I don't know. But at the end of the day, we about to go ahead and celebrate. So tonight's topic is basically how we can't control how people react. We can't control what people do and what they say and how they come into their own little life. We can't really focus on what other people be doing, because people are going to do them regardless. Before I go into my topic, let me go ahead and, because I know I'll be having some new people here, so I want to apologize. Because I'm so used to having my regulars on here, my family, so they automatically know who I am. And then I have my regulars who's not family, who knows who I am. So a lot of the times I get on here and I jump straight into it. I don't even introduce myself, so I'm sorry, but let me start this over. So my name is Katrina. I live in Las Vegas, Nevada. I do go by Queen Motivation, and how I ended up coming with Queen Motivation is I represent myself as a queen, as a lot of you women should represent yourself as a queen, and a lot of you guys should represent yourselves as kings. But I started Queen Motivation because I love to motivate people. I love to encourage people. I love to boost people's self-esteem up. I just like for people to feel good on the inside. So it was a few years back. I started doing my YouTube videos a few years back, probably like in um I want to say 2013, 14, 15, somewhere in those years. I started doing YouTubes. I didn't take it serious. I would get on there, do a video here, do a video there, get off. Then I'll do another video here, another video there, get off. And then it wasn't until 2020 I kind of picked up a little bit more on it, started doing a little more videos. And last year, I remember my son told me that I need to be more consistent with doing my YouTube videos. So I started doing my YouTube videos more consistently, and then everybody was telling me to like work more towards like bringing more people in by cutting my videos a little short, and then I was introduced into the YouTube Shorts. So I started pushing YouTube Shorts out more than anything. And then I just went all out and said, you know what? I'm going to go live. I'm going to go live. I started going live on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then from there, I switched it over to Sunday. So now I'm here every Sunday, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's a little background about myself. Hope it was enough to get you guys to know who I am and why I do what I do. I love motivating, I love encouraging, and I just really love to lift people up. But I do still struggle with my own things. I still deal with my own um, imperfections. I still struggle with trying to get myself to doing more than I'm doing. Like as I motivate y'all and as I encourage y'all and as I empower y'all and lift y'all up and things of that nature, I'm doing it because I'm in a battle and I'm going through something. And while I'm going through something, I'm able to speak on it to give somebody else some hope, to make somebody else feel like they can do better. They can, no matter what they go through or no matter what they've been through, they can still push through life. They can still get through life and do things without having to worry about the world judging. Because at the end of the day, no matter what you do, people are going to talk about you. People are going to be upset at you. People are going to love you. You're going to have people to support you. You're going to have people that don't support you. Like, you're going to go through so many different cycles. But at the end of the day, I promise you, you just got to get through it. It is not going to be easy at first. It's going to be challenging. It's going to make you want to give up. Hey, son. HBG is going to make you want to just throw in the towel, but I promise you, you got to stick it in there. You got to keep going. I don't always get the numbers that I want when I go live. I don't always get the numbers that I want when I do videos. I don't always get the amount of followers that I want. I don't always get it to where I wanted to get, where I wanted to be, but it's the fact that I get what I get and I appreciate whatever it is that I get. I can have 2 followers on here, I'm excited. I can have 1, I'm excited. I can gain a new follower, I'm excited. I can lose followers. At the end of the day, I know that I have to do something that makes me happy, and I know it's going to take time. So you have to continue. Whatever the process is, you have to get through it. Thank you, Thin Man. Thank you. You definitely have to get through whatever it is that you're facing. Challenges are going to come. People are going to challenge you as well. People are going to try to get under your skin. I'm telling you right now. So that's why this topic is basically we're talking about you cannot control how people react, but you can control how you react to people. People are always going to come for you, regardless of what. You could be doing so well in life. You could be doing so good in life. You could be um, financially stable. You could be emotionally stable. You could be mentally stable, physically stable. Like you could be so stable. And I guarantee you that people will still try to attack you. People will still try to come for your character. People will still try to make you feel a certain type of way about yourself. But I'm telling you right now, you cannot control how these people are going to act. You cannot control how these people are going to treat you. You cannot control how these people are going to speak to you. You cannot control anything that these people got going on. But what you can control is how you react to these people, how you speak to these people, how you talk back to these people. How you control your emotions is going to set the tone for how you are going to be able to still get through your day. Some of us have attitude problems. I'm not going to point at myself, but I am. Some of us don't know how to really communicate effectively with our emotions. Some of us are angry. Some of us are hurting. Some of us are really, I'm trying to think of a word, but a lot of us are struggling. And a lot of us are trying to find the balance that's going to give us a sense of peace. But at the end of the day, if you are going to allow people to trigger you based off the fact that you already got your own stuff going on, you are giving people more power than you have for yourself. You cannot get mad at people for being who they are, but you can't get mad at yourself for allowing people to do the things to you that they do. A few lives back, I talked about how we can't control how people hurt us, but we can control how we heal. How you decide to heal is going to put you in a better mindset. How you decide to heal is going to make you realize a lot of things about yourself. You're going to be able to move yourself out of situations when you see that it's time to flee. You're going to be able to talk up for yourself. You're going to be able to speak for yourself. There's a difference between speaking up for yourself and not letting people get over on you. But then there's also a point where you have people who are just loud, rude, and disrespectful. Me, I have learned to humble myself on so many different occasions. The one thing that I can say that I'm still struggling with, and y'all gonna help me get through this, but I still struggle with this road rage. I can just about get through a lot of different things. I can coach myself through some things. I can talk myself out of reacting. I can really just get myself out of a situation. But this road rage is one of the things that will not leave me alone. I could be driving so good. Hey Gary, and I could be doing good, and then somebody will do something, and before I know it, they got the power to make me so upset, and now I can't even control myself, and I'm behind the wheel, and I'm yelling, and I'm beeping my horn extra. I mean, I'm just making myself have an unnecessary headache for what? These people are still going to get to their destination. I'm still going to get to my destination. But because I allowed these people to cause me to react in a way I didn't have to react, let me tell you, now these people have gotten off the freeway and I'm still mad. So that's why I said you cannot control how people are going to react. I can't control how people are going to cut in front of me, but I can control how I'm going to react to the situation. If somebody walks up to me today or tomorrow and say some rude, disrespectful things to me, I can either say some rude, disrespectful things back or I can walk away from them. It's my choice. But I got to understand that my choice, a lot of people think that if they don't say something or if they don't show themselves to be so hard up and, so I'm going to let them know who I am and who they dealing with and who they playing with, that you feel like people are going to consider you soft or consider you scary. But there's a difference between scary and there's a difference between respecting yourself. You can call me scary because I walked away from a situation, but sometimes the situations that we land ourselves in can be worse off than what it really has to end up to be. Like I cut somebody off or they cut me off, right? Now I'm driving all crazy, mad, I'm yelling, I'm going off on them. I'm irritated because they got in front of me. Okay, so they got in front of me. Now I'm pissed off. Now let's just say these people decide, I don't know what kind of day they having. I don't know if they woke up this morning and got bad news. I don't know what they're going through, right? So by me acting a fool and cutting up and doing all this extra stuff, they whip back behind me and start shooting. Now I'm risking not only my life but other people's lives because I decided to react in a negative way because I had a point to prove. I gotta let people see that I'm not scary. I gotta let people know that I'm about that life. But when my life is taken, I won't be able to let people know anything except for them knowing what time my funeral is or knowing when I'm gonna get out of the hospital from being in critical condition. So you have to start thinking of the consequences of what can happen if you continue to react in certain ways. You got to change the way you react to people and how people react to you. Do you know that sometimes you can literally, I mean, literally control a whole situation just by not reacting? You can really bring people down a bit. You can make people calm if you stay in a calm mindset. Because sometimes people are ready to react off of how you like. People don't even know how you're about to react, but if they think you're about to react in a negative way, they're gonna automatically get in defense mode and they're ready to, step up and step out of character. You can control the narrative of how people react to you if you react to people differently. Let me see. Gary said, my mother Tayana said, I am guilty of that. Trust me too. And thank you, moms, for praying for me because I'm going to need it. Gary said, do what's best for you to see another day. Definitely. You definitely have to do what's best for you so you can see another day because you don't know what people are going through. You don't know. Me personally, I have this horrible, horrible gospel spirit. I know I do. I'm not, when I get on this live, I don't have no problem being honest. I don't have no problem telling y'all the truth because, like I used to say all the time, you can lie to everybody else, but you can't lie to yourself. When you lie to yourself, that's when problems begin to form. If you can be true to yourself, then you are going to be able to separate yourself from a lot of people who wants to come for you and attack you. You have to realize that there's going to be a time in your life where you're going to have to walk away from the situation. You're going to have to walk away from people. You are going to have to do things that you never thought you would be able to do. I always go back and I always talk about relationships because a lot of us are guilty of doing things because we want revenge. A lot of us are guilty of doing things because we want to find a word. A lot of us are guilty of doing things because we want people to feel how people made us feel. But just think about this. You have hurt somebody before too. Rather you did it on purpose or rather you didn't know you hurt somebody. But all of us are guilty of hurting somebody. All of us are guilty of putting somebody in their feelings. All of us are guilty of saying some things that we shouldn't have said. All of us are guilty of doing some things that we shouldn't have done. But at the end of the day, you got to ask yourself, how much of yourself do you want to let go of? How much of yourself do you want to change? How much of yourself do you want to get away from? Because there are a lot of people, and I'm telling you, there are a lot of people who are struggling with how to react to people's reactions. If everybody in the room get up and start screaming, I don't know what they screaming for. Everybody get up and start screaming. I get up and I start screaming too, and I don't even know what they screaming for. But then there's one girl in the corner who started screaming because there was a bee over there. Now, she's screaming, which made these people scream, which made these people scream, which made me scream, and now we all screaming, and nobody knows what we're screaming about. And finally, when somebody be like, hey, why we all yelling? What's going on? What's the problem? And somebody over there be like, oh, there was a bee. Now we all looking at this one person like, you did all that for a stupid bee? I can't believe you had us in here acting the fool. But they didn't have us acting the fool. We decided to act the fool because we seen them acting the fool. So that automatically made us feel like we got to react the same way they reacting. You do not have to react the way you see people reacting just because they're reacting that way. You have to set yourself apart from acting like people. You have to be the leader. You cannot be a follower. You cannot sit around here and set up all these different obstacles for yourself and then don't do the obstacles because somebody else didn't do it. You can't sit up here and stop believing in yourself because somebody else stopped believing in you. You have to continue to believe in yourself regardless of what other people say. You have to be the one to know that you can get yourself out of a lot of situations if you start looking at things differently. If you stop reacting first and think about the situation before you start to react, you can save yourself a lot of headache. You can save yourself from a lot of drama. A lot of the times, people be so ready to go off before they even know what the outcome is. I have been a victim of somebody get ready to tell me something. I don't even hear the whole story, and I just automatically start going off. And the moment I start going off, and then they finish the story, now I'm looking stupid because I reacted and didn't even know what the outcome was. So I automatically started reacting because somebody was a little hyper telling me the story. They was only hyper because the story was interesting, but they wasn't hyper to take me out of character. A lot of us getting out of character for other people. We need to learn how to control our temper. We need to learn how to control our mouths. We need to learn how to control how we react to things. We need to learn how to realize that there's going to be a time when we cannot make things work the way we want them to work. We cannot do it. You got to sometimes sit some things out. I understand you might want to be the life of the party. Maybe you used to be in the life of the party, but there's sometimes where you have to sit it out. You got to sit down. You got to sit on the bleachers. You got to sit on the bench. You got to realize that this is not your game. You got to realize this is not your show. You got to realize that this is not for you to get these points. Your timing is for you to sit down and learn how to react to other people's reactions. Stop making people get so to you, making you feel like you gotta act out to where you start acting out and you stressing yourself out. I know I'm not the only one guilty of this. Gary said, listen to, understand, and do not hear to respond. That's so true. You have to listen to understand because a lot of us don't listen to understand. We be listening and we be automatically ready to just go off. I am big on going off before I even know what I'm about to go off for. I'm overprotective over everybody I love. So there's some times when I jump the gun. There's some times when I speak out of context. There's some times when I will literally react just because I think something is going to be what it is, and it's not even that. I'm guilty of that. A lot of people can't admit that they're guilty of a lot of things, excuse me, because they're ashamed. And if they're not ashamed, they really don't care, because some people just don't care. And like I said, for those who don't care, you got to understand that you cannot control those people. You can only control yourself. You cannot, and I repeat, you cannot make people do what you want them to do. You cannot make people act how you want them to act. You cannot make people see you for what you want to be seen as. You got to understand that you have to control yourself. You got to understand that you got to control your emotions. You got to understand that you have to be in charge of your life and your life alone. If you don't have no children, then you have no business trying to control other people's children. Them not your children. If you can't even control yourself, you don't got no business trying to control nobody else. Hi, James. Because at the end of the day, everybody wants to control something or somebody. I know it. I don't have to sit here and pretend like I don't be wanting to control certain things, and I don't want to be controlling certain people. I have children, and sometimes I want my children to do the things that I want them to do. My children don't have to do what I want them to do, because two reasons: they're grown and they have their own lives. I had my chance to to control them or mold them, or not even really control, but to like mold them to do what I want them to do. They are grown. All of my children are in their 20s. They are beyond grown. I cannot control my children. I cannot control who my children date. I cannot control how my children eat. I cannot control how my children dress. I can't control the type of work my children do. There is absolutely nothing about my children I can control. The only thing I can do is give my children advice, the advice that I think that's best for them. And it's up to them to take the advice. It's up to them to use the advice. But it's not my position to try to control them. A lot of us want to control people, but we cannot. We cannot control them. We really have to understand that there comes a time in our life. Excuse me, I had to block somebody. But there comes a time in our life that we have to realize who we are. We have to understand that we were set apart for a reason. You can't hang with these people. You can't do what these people do. You can't do it. It's not in you. It's not for you. Oh, thank you, Lay. I'm so used to doing it, girl. You know your mom be like, But yeah, I'm gonna sit this one out, girl. You got it, girl. You got it, Lay. But when I tell y'all, you gotta understand that there comes a time in your life when you gotta really be like, you know what? I can't control these people, but I can't control myself. You ever been in the atmosphere with all your friends and y'all chilling and all your friends y'all having fun and y'all enjoying life, and then your friends want to do some reckless stuff. Now you can say all day long to your friends, no, I don't think you should do this. I don't think you should do this. I don't think you should do this. But at the end of the day, you can't control your friends. You cannot control your friends. Your friends are gonna do whatever they want to do. You can only control what you're going to do. You can only control if you're going to act like your friends or you're going to be different from your friends. And that's the only thing that you can control. That is the only thing that you can control. You cannot make people do anything that you don't want to do. You cannot make people see you for who you are. You have to be different to know that you can only control your life and your story. That's the only thing you can control is your life. You can only control how you talk. You can only control how you dress. You can only control how Elijah, can you get rid of Shannon Cry Out Loud or whoever that is? Thank you. Um but at the end of the day, you just have to realize that again, on this live, there are going to be people that is going to come on here and they're gonna say things. They're gonna be mean. They're gonna be disrespectful. And again, I can't control what they say. I can't. They're gonna say whatever they're gonna say. Now, by them saying all kinds of things to me on my live, I can react. I can go off. I can do all kinds of things. But I'm not going to let the people that's on here control what I want to say out my mouth or control how I want to enjoy my life. If you don't enjoy my life and you don't like what I'm saying, just kindly remove yourself. You don't have to be on here. You don't have to watch my live. You don't have to interact. You don't have to do any of that. You can kindly get off. I can't control if you like it. I can't control if you want to be here. I can't control any of that. The only thing I can control is what I'm doing and what I'm saying out my mouth. If it's offending you and if it's making you feel some type of way, please, but just excuse yourself kindly off the live and just go ahead and just be done. I'm not on here to please everybody. I'm not on here to make everybody happy. I'm not on here to get everybody agreement. I'm not on here to, bring everybody in and make everybody comfortable. I'm on here to do what I love to do. If it's not for you and you don't like it, remove yourself and gracefully bow out. You don't have to get on here attacking. You don't have to get on here being mean. You don't have to get on here being negative. You don't have to do any of that. But at the end of the day, if you feel like you got to get on here and antagonize somebody that's being positive, or you got to get on here and be mean for no reason, then you may be dealing with some stuff deeper than what I'm saying. Maybe you trying to attack me because you're under attack yourself. Maybe you going through something yourself. Maybe you mentally disturbed with whatever you may be dealing with. Maybe there's something wrong with you that's troubling your spirit, so you want to pass it off and trouble somebody else's spirit. But I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to say it one time, and I'm going to say it as nice as I can say it. If you got a problem with yourself, don't come on here causing problems with nobody else. This is not a place where we cause problems. This is a place where we talk nice to people. This is a place where we speak highly of people. If you can't do that, then get off the live. Point blank, just get off. You do not have to be on here. You do not have to do anything. Just leave and do whatever you need to do. That's all you got to do. That's it. That's it. Gary said they will do that to distract, discourage. You continue to be a blessing. Thank you, Gary. And Alasia says all you can control is yourself, your actions, and your responses. So true. And my mom said negative thoughts, negative people. They meant I'm blind. I can't even see them emojis. But when I tell y'all, you always gonna have somebody that's ready, that just wakes up in the morning and just say, you know what? Today I feel like I want to just hurt somebody's feelings. Why do you want to hurt people's feelings? Why do you want to bully people? Why do you want to attack people? What are you getting out of trying to make people feel bad? Clearly, if you are not struggling in no kind of way in your life, if you're not insecure, if you're not going through storms, trials, and tribulations, and your life is at peace, then the only thing you want to do is spread peace. But if you coming into people's lives and you trying to cause disruption and you trying to cause unnecessary problems and you trying to stir up beef, then that means you at war with yourself. When you are at war with yourself, you need to go sit down and fix yourself and realize something about yourself that needs to be changed. If you need to figure out what it is and you don't know where it is, you need to sit down and you need to dig deep and ask yourself, when was the very first time you was hurt? When was the very first time somebody hurt you? When was the very first time somebody made you feel incomplete or invisible? Because if you feel like you got to get on here or go into the world or whatever and hurt somebody for no reason, people that ain't never did nothing to you, people that only showed you love, and you feel like you got to get on here and try to destroy somebody because you feeling some type of way about yourself, you need to go and figure out what it is about you before you keep passing that hurt and that craziness on people. I'm not here to pass nothing on somebody that's going to make them feel negative. So if you're going to get on my live and try to distract me and say something to make me feel negative, or you want me to react in a negative way, I'm not going to, because at the end of the day, like I told y'all, this is where we control how we react. If I was to react based off of everybody that's negative, I would have ended this live, or I would have said some things that's out of character. But I'm not on here to be out of character. I'm on here to stay in character, and I'm on here to encourage you. And if it's not doing anything for you, again, excuse yourself off my live. You don't have to be here. Point blank, period. You don't have to sit up here and listen to me. You don't have to sit up here and watch. You do not have to be a part of this live. You don't. I'm not forcing you, and I'm sure not begging you. If you don't like it, and it's not for you, and it's not doing anything for you, get off. That's it. Gary said, you are not doing something right if people aren't trying to take you down, or so they said. That's absolutely right. People just feel like they gotta just come for you. They gotta come for you because they really feeling some type of way about themselves. And when they feeling some type of way about themselves, they got to push that on somebody else. People are struggling on so many different levels. They are going through it on so many different levels, and they can't find peace. So instead of trying to find peace, they go and find war. They go and find people that they can attack. They go and find people they can ridicule. But at the end of the day, let me tell you something. I'm only going to tell y'all. Y'all not going to get to me. Okay? Y'all not going to make me feel no type of way. Because I know who I am. I'm very confident in who I am. And I know that I did not get here by accident. I am definitely a woman who understands my position. And if you don't understand your position, that's your problem. That's not my problem. My job is not to make you understand your position. My job is not to make you understand your purpose. My job is to speak life to make you want to feel like you have a purpose. My job is to make you feel like you are doing something for yourself with yourself. So at the end of the day, if you struggling with yourself, I cannot control how you feel about yourself. But I am going to control how y'all try to make me feel about myself. Because you don't have no business making somebody feel some type of way about themselves. Everybody on here, everybody in this world is struggling somewhere. Everybody is going through something. So if you got to go out of your day to bully somebody, you need to go and sit yourself in time out. You need to get out of people's face. You need to leave people alone. Stop bothering people. Especially people that's not bothering you. Every time somebody doing something positive or doing something nice or doing something, here come the naysayers, here come the negative people, here come the people that got a problem and mad at themselves and angry with the world and ready to hurt somebody and ready to attack somebody. When all you got to do is go find your own peace. You don't got to push that negative on people. You don't got to be ugly. You don't got to be mean. Go find your peace. The same way every last one of us found our peace and we had to go through what we had to go through, the same way we had to sit down and face our demons, the same way we had to sit down and cry at night because we was going through stuff that people didn't know about, we had to do the exact same thing y'all doing. But instead of y'all taking y'all time and finding yourselves and going to get some peace about yourselves, y'all want to try to attack people. Y'all want to try to come on here and control the narrative of how y'all want this life to go. This life is for positive people. If you're not positive, get off. If you don't have anything nice to say, get off. If you don't want to receive something good, get off. You don't have to be here at all. That's what y'all don't understand. Nobody is forcing anybody. Nobody. Y'all love to find ways to destroy a positive person. And wonder why you struggling with yourself. Wonder why you going through something. Money don't make everybody happy. It's the people who got plenty of money. Plenty of money. Big time money. And they miserable. Struggling. Can't even find peace. And then there's people who don't have no money at all. And they just as happy as they want to be. Go find yourself. And go look what peace is. And go get it. And leave me alone. With your negative selves. I just said exactly, negativity hates positivity. That's true. And Gary said, make sure the queen stays focused on her message and allow her to be a blessing. Thank you, Gary. And my mom said, don't let them get to you. Ignore them. Thank you, moms. Gary said, y'all stay and listen. We hope something hits your heart and touches your souls and spirit. Just don't comment. Thank you. Thimmons said, not reacting is the best reaction, Klondike. Well, I just want to let people know that at the end of the day, you just gotta sit down and stop attacking people. I'm not getting out of character. I'm just putting this in the message because the message was people, you can't control people and how they react, but you can't control how you react. I'm giving them a message to let them know you do not have to be here if it's not for you. That's all I'm saying. I'm not telling them to get off. I'm just saying if it's not for you and you not getting nothing from it, just exit. That's all I'm saying. Because at the end of the day, when we get on here, we get on here to encourage people. We get on here to celebrate people. We get on here to acknowledge people's greatness. We get on here to make people feel good about themselves. That's what we get on here to do. We don't want people in here that's going to be attacking you or being mean or making you. I don't know if y'all going through something and y'all don't know if I'm going through something. Like, what if I was just going through something or y'all was going through something and then somebody said something to y'all and took y'all over the edge and made y'all feel a certain type of way about yourself. And now y'all sitting here crying or now y'all sitting here upset. So I'm not going to let nobody come in and bully y'all. And I already know y'all not about to let nobody come in and bully me. Because that's not what we represent in this live. We do not condone bullying. We don't want negative comments. We don't want people getting on here. Hi, Ava. We don't want people making other people feel a certain type of way about themselves. We don't want that. We want to control what we control and let people control what they control. Because at the end of the day, I can only do but so much. And I feel like I'm doing the best that I can. I feel like I'm pushing out the messages the best way I can. I feel like I'm separating myself from the naysayers and the people who want to see me fail. There's a lot of people that want to see you fail. There's a lot of people that don't want to see you do good. There's a lot of people who's preying on your downfall. There's a lot of people that's in your circle that is not true to you, that is not loyal to you. You got people that'll watch you starve. You got people that'll watch you go hungry and go naked and go homeless. You got, and these are the people that's in your corner that's supposed to love you. Hey, Markeisha. These are the people that's in your circle. These people are in your circle smiling and laughing and joking and having the time of the day with you. But as soon as you leave, they are praying and wishing and hoping that you fail. There are people that's standing around and watching you walk to that cliff and waiting and hoping that you jump. And when you get the courage and realize you're not going to jump, they'll push you. So you got to start watching your circle. You got to start paying attention to the people that you are surrounding yourself with. You got to pay attention and realize that everybody in your circle is not supposed to be in your circle. There's a lot of people that walked away from my life, and there's a lot of people whose lives I walked away from. And when I tell you, you do yourself so much justice when you realize that you don't belong in people's circle no more, and sometimes you got to be the one to walk out, to walk away from people. You do yourself so much justice when you forgive people behind the scenes. Everybody don't have to know you forgave them because forgiveness isn't for them. It's for you anyway. Forgiveness is so you can control how people control you. When people got so much power over you, the smallest things they do and say can send you off into a big trigger and tear up your entire day and tear up your entire mood. So you have to get to a place in your life where you have to start separating yourself from these people that call themselves your friends. Or these people that call yourself their family. There's a lot of people waiting for you to crash. They waiting for you to fall off. They don't want to see you with nothing. Nothing at all. My mom says, let me go back. Markeisha said, come on now, you speaking facts. All right, girl. They say you preaching. Let's see. My mom said, Excuse me. You are doing a great job. Keep it up. We love you. I love you too. I love all you guys so much. Gary said, my queen, you are doing great. No one has a heaven or hell to put you in. You are doing what you feel is in your soul. Thank you, Gary. I appreciate that. No matter if it's 1 cent or 1,000, your message will reach someone. One win 1,000. Amen. Thank you. My mom said amen. And Smurf said blessings, everyone. Blessings, blessings, blessings. I appreciate you guys and I love you guys. I love my newcomers. I love the people that be here with me every Sunday. I really appreciate you guys because it definitely takes a lot of courage to get in front of this camera and just speak and just try to encourage people and try to push a message. It takes courage and it takes strength. Some of us don't have the courage and some of us don't take strength. So when you can find it in your heart to push yourself, to get in a position, to do what you need to do, to separate yourself, that takes a lot of courage. A lot of people is not going to understand your position or your purpose, and it's okay. It's not for them to know it. Some people will never understand what your position is, and that's fine. Some people will never be able to walk a mile in your shoes. Some people won't be able to touch you or get close to you, and that's fine. You do yourself a favor when you learn to walk away from people. There's so many people that just came back into my life and I didn't even ask for them to come into my life. I didn't look for them to come back into my life, but they came back into my life full circle. There's a lot of people that came back into my life and they was forgiven. There's a lot of people that's not in my life no more and they still forgiven. At the end of the day, everything that I do, regardless of what it is, I have to do it for me. I have to be the one to control myself. I have to be the one to control my emotions. I have to be the one to love on myself, to be good to myself, to be true to myself. Because if I expect somebody else to do it and they don't do it how I need it to be done, then it's not going to get done. So you have to be the one to do what you need to do for yourself. You can't control nothing but yourself, your actions, how you react. You can't even control your job position. When you have an interview and you interview for one position and they decide we don't want to put you there and they put you somewhere else, you can't control that. Now you can go in there and be like, I don't want to work this position, and then you won't have a job. Because then they figure like, okay, well, if you don't want this position, we don't got nothing else. So you either take this or you leave it. Well, it's your choice. It's still your choice. You have to control everything about yourself, from what you wake up and do in the morning to how you go through your day, to what you decide to put on, to how you talk. Everything that you do is how you control the narrative of your life. Forget people who's not in your life no more. You don't need them. If they're not there, it's for a reason. Sometimes it's days when I don't even want to get on here and do live because I'm like, I ain't nobody gonna really, come on here and anybody really gonna support except for the same people that I always have on here. But them same people that I have on here always make me come back. The same people. To push yourself, not knowing what's gonna happen, not knowing how it's going to turn out, and you still push yourself because you know at the end of the day you can't let people control you or control how you feel about yourself or control how you're going to show up for yourself. Because there's always going to be somebody that wants to break you down. You cannot let these people break you down just because they dealing with something themselves. Everybody dealing with something, but don't let people come into your life and make you forget who you are and make you forget your purpose. You have a purpose. You have a goal. You have a dream. You have things that you've been doing and you've been wanting to do. And if you don't have the fire to do it, light yourself on fire and get up off your do nothing and do something. Because at the end of the day, people are not going to support you how you need to support yourself. It takes a lot to get on here and do content creation. It takes a lot. Because it's not easy to get everybody on one accord. It's not easy to get everybody to sit still and not do other things and not scroll on Facebook and not go outside and not, do whatever they're going to do. It takes a lot. And if you can sit here or do whatever you're doing and you are making a difference in somebody's life, keep doing it. I don't care if it's one person. I don't care if it's two people. At the end of the day, keep doing what you're supposed to do, because people are always going to try and come and belittle you and tear you down because they struggling with their own self. My sis said, amen, sis. Gary said, that means you are bearing good fruit and it is sprouting from fertile ground. Amen. My mom said, amen, preach it. Michael said, I feel the motivation. Love your channel. Thank you, Michael, so much. My mom said, true. Gary said, may God continue to pour into you. Amen. Amen. And I pray that whatever happens to me good in my life happens to y'all. Because I want everybody to understand that sometimes you're not going to get what you want to get and you're not going to get where you need to go. But you got to keep going. You got to keep pushing. You got to keep striving. You got to keep fighting. You got to keep speaking life to yourself. You got to do affirmations. You got to tell yourself when somebody tells you you're not going to be something, you look them in the face and say, that's something that you dealing with. Do not push how you feel about yourself on me. I'm going to be something. I'm going to do something. I'm going to be somebody. I'm going to change the world because I believe in myself. If nobody else believes in you, you believe in yourself. If nobody else speaks life into you, you speak life into yourself. If anybody in this world can control anything about you, it's you controlling yourself and how you react to people. You don't know what people went through and what people going through. But y'all be so quick to ready to judge somebody, ready to talk about somebody, ready to down somebody, ready to dog somebody out. And you don't know what they going through. You don't know what they facing. You don't know what they came from. You don't know how they life is. You don't know if they be in love. You don't know if somebody is telling them they're going to be okay. You don't know what they going through, but y'all so quick to want to attack somebody and make somebody feel bad about themselves. Y'all need to check yourselves and stop playing with people's emotions. If you going through something and you trying to figure yourself out, go take the time to yourself. Isolate yourself and deal with yourself. Stop pushing yourself on other people when you not happy about what you got going on. That's not fair. Gary said, we also have to understand you are a storehouse, and abundance doesn't mean finances. Abundance of love, joy, peace, etc. Yes, Gary. A lot of people struggling because they haven't figured out their purpose because they're still living in their pain. A lot of us are living in pain because it's easier to live in pain and be a victim of your circumstances than to be a victor. Somebody that won, somebody that knows they're going to win. Celebrate victory and realize that everything that you went through and everything that you go through, everything that you've been through, it didn't take you out. It may have shook you up a little bit. Maybe started you. Maybe tripped you. You maybe even fell. But I guarantee everybody that fell, everybody on this live that fell, has gotten back up. Everybody on this live that's going through something is getting through it. Everybody on this live that don't know their purpose right now is walking into their new beginning, their new understanding. Everybody on this live is waking up and realizing who they are, and they are realizing they have a purpose. And if you don't realize it right now, I'm telling you right now, you have a purpose. Do not continue to live in your pain. Stop living in your past. Let's get in a position where we know that we are going to win. Let's get in a position that we know that we are not going to be trampled on no more. You don't have to be a victim of your past no more. You don't have to sit around and feel sorry for yourself no more. You don't have to sit around and throw a pity party because you already been through it. You already been through it. You've been abused, but you got out their relationship. Don't cry about it. Celebrate it. You've been sexually molested. You've been raped. But you're not there no more. Celebrate it. Celebrate coming out of the things that you've been in. A lot of us are still living in bondage because we are afraid. Your past can't do nothing to you. Your past has already happened. Your past has already did the damage that it was going to do when it happened. But you are not a victim of your past anymore. Your past cannot hurt you. You can revisit your past all you want to, but it ain't going to do nothing for you. You got to tell your past you was behind me. You will always be behind me. You will never get ahead of me. You will never get before me because I already been through what I've been through back then and I'm not going through it no more. I see different. I think different. I control the narrative different. I am better than I've ever been. So past, you have nothing on me. So whatever you think you got on me, you might as well go ahead and get up off me. You might as well go ahead and let it go. All those friends that's not your friends, all the relationships that's not for you, let all that stuff go because you got something else to do. You got a different position. You got a different role. And you can't get to that role if you're going to keep going backwards. You can't get to that position if you're going to keep living in pain. You need to get out of whatever you're going through and you need to tell God, look, I've been through it, but I came through it. I went through it, but I'm getting through it. Whatever your purpose is, you got to live through your pain. You got to understand that your pain was there for a reason. Yes, it hurt, but it ain't hurting no more. Yes, it made you feel some type of way, but it's not going to do nothing else to you no more. I'm passionate because I've been through some things. And that's the thing people don't understand. You don't know what people be going through, but y'all be so ready to attack. You don't know people's pain. You don't know people's past. So stop coming around trying to break people down because you broken. You don't know what we had to go through to get to this position where we healed. You're not going to keep coming around us trying to bring us backwards when we done got to far away from so many things and so many people. I don't know who this message for, but you are not in your past no more. You are not living in your past no more. You are not living in fear no more. You need to understand that you have a position, and I want you to understand your position. I want you to feel your position. I want you to know your purpose. Your purpose is not pain. Your purpose is success. Your purpose is victory. Your purpose is what's going to separate you from the people who want to attack you. There's a lot of people in your corner right now that's attacking you, and you need to let those people go. You need to let that relationship go. You need to let those friends go. You have a purpose, and I want you to live in that purpose. I want you to represent your purpose, not represent your pain. Your pain is not going to do anything for you. You can't do anything for somebody living in your pain and living in your past because it's going to hurt. And it can't hurt you if you already been through it. How are you hurting? You've been through it. You got through it. Keep getting through it. Nobody said healing was going to be beautiful. Nobody said that healing wasn't going to hurt. But when you get through that process and you make it to the other side of that healing that you really know you healed from, that's when you know you made it. That's when you know you made it. Let me go back and read some comments because I'm telling you right now, we have a position that we need to focus on. We're not going to keep living in fear. We're not doing it. Gary said, yes, Diana, you don't lose the fight if you get knocked down, but you lose when you don't get up. That is so true. Michael said, I hope you write a book. I will buy a few copies. Thank you, Michael, so much. I appreciate that, love. Markeisha said, yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, yes, Lord. Amen. Markeisha said, come on now. Amen. My mom said, y'all, it's so many messages. Leave the past in the past. Yes, Gary said the race ain't given to the swift nor the strong, but to those who endure. Amen. Amen. Lay says, say that. HBG said, exactly, say it again. Gary said, there's a reason why your rear view is behind. Y'all know I wear glasses. Let me put these glasses back on, act like I can see. Gary said, there's a reason why your rear view is smaller than your windshield. You look forward, but take a glance back. Amen. Mom said, preach your daughter. Amen. Gary said, I am so proud of you, Queen. Thank you so much. Y'all know I had to read all that because y'all know I like to read all y'all comments and y'all messages. But I'm telling you right now, y'all don't know how much courage it takes for people to get in front of people and talk about their pain and talk about their hurt and talk about the things that they've been through. Y'all do not know that these people have been broke down, beat on, battered, tossed aside, talked about. Just so many things happen to these people. And these people that y'all are looking down on and talking about and judging, they went through a pain so they can give you purpose. So they can tell you everything that they've been through. Look, I've been through that already. You can get through it. Trust me, I know. Know how I know? Because I went through it. I've seen that happen before. But you can get through it. You know how I know? Because I've seen other people get through it. You do not have to live like you are afraid. Because if you already got through one part, you are going to get through the next part. You just can't give up. It is going to get dark, but I'm going to tell you right now, if you be the light in the room when you walk through the tunnel, it's going to light up. And guess what you're going to see at the end of the tunnel? The other version of you that you are supposed to meet. You can't get to the other side of the tunnel and meet the version of you that you're supposed to meet if you're going to keep living in the dark. Be the light. Be the light. Let me get some water, y'all. You have to be the light. You cannot get to the other end of the tunnel if you turn your own lights off. If you dim your own lights. You can't get to the other end of the tunnel. You can't. Somebody might not meet you halfway. So you got to go all the way. A lot of us sitting down waiting for somebody to do something for us. We sitting down waiting for somebody to show us the way. And we the map. We sitting somewhere waiting for somebody to show us the light. And we are the light. We sitting around waiting on people to do our job for us. I did a short the other day. I can't do your job for you if you're not going to do your own job. I can't heal you if you're not willing to heal yourself. I can't love you if you're not willing to love yourself. There is absolutely nothing I can do for you that you can't do for yourself. And if you're not willing to do it for yourself, how am I going to be able to do it for you? How? It's no way I'm going to be able to show you the way if your eyes stay closed the entire time. Open up your eyes and see the view around you. It's beautiful. Your life does not have to be lived in the dark. You fought so hard. You got to this place of peace. You fought so hard to get right here. You have no business going back. Lead them, people. He smelled good. I know it. I know it. I understand. He looked good. I know it. I know it. I understand. She got a nice curve. I know it. I know it. I understand. Everything about her at the time was so good. I know it. I know it. I understand. But y'all reached a point in y'all life where there's no more. Stop going back, picking up seconds. Seconds ain't always good. You got to let these things and these people go and control what you can. Stop going backwards. Let it go. Gary said, don't let nothing extinguish your fire. It's God-given. Amen. Michael gave hundreds. Yes. And Gary said, yes, ma'am. Fuel up, queen. Yes. Gary said, can't love you more than you love yourself. We can only add or increase, or that we should do. That's the truth. I can't love you if you're not going to love yourself. And a lot of us in these relationships, and we loving the person more than we loving ourselves. That's why a lot of us accepting the things that these people do to us. These people be treating us bad on so many different levels. But because we don't have enough love within ourselves, we take the little crumb love that they give us. We accept the little crumb love that they give us. But the moment you start loving yourself, baby, and when I tell you people can't play in your face no more, they can try, but nothing happens. Nothing happens. My mom said backwards is not good. It's not. Some of y'all can spin the block, and some of y'all fine. Some of y'all good. But some of us need to keep going. I wanted to spin the block a few times because you know that lonely spirit make you feel lonely. You don't want to be by yourself, so you just be like, you know what? The first 2 months he was good, so I'm gonna go off of those first 2 months. Forget the rest of the months where he drove me crazy, stressed me out, made me want to pull my hair out. That ain't what we focus on. We focus on the first 2 months when we met the individual and when the individual made us good. Hey, sis. That is what make us go backwards because we focus on the first two things that he did or she did to get us in. We like, oh, you know what? I remember when we first met, he did used to rub my feet and he did take me out to eat. But then we forget about the other months when he used to knock us upside our head or do some other stuff. So we lose all that. All that goes out the window. So we go back thinking about what he did in the beginning, and that's what we go back to. I want to challenge somebody in here. And I don't know who want to be a part of this challenge, but I want to challenge somebody to write down. You can write it in this chat if you bold, or you can write it to yourself on a piece of paper. But I want somebody to write down one thing about themselves, one thing that they do not like. I mean, absolutely do not like about yourself. And I want you to take the time and I want you to focus on what you don't like about yourself. I want you to really look deep at what it is. And then I want you to write under that, what can you do to change that thing about yourself that you don't like? And focus on the change part of it. Don't focus on the fact that you don't like it, because there's things about myself I don't like. But I'm not going to focus on what I don't like. I'm going to focus on the change of it. Like, okay, you know what? I don't like that I talk too much. So instead of me focusing on the I don't like that I talk too much, I got to focus on what steps I can do and take to not talk too much. So that way, when you start focus on that part of it, okay, now you're going to be able to see, okay, if I change this. And as you working the change, you're going to start to feel the change. And when you feel the change, you're going to start acting in the change. And when you act in the change, guess what? You become the change. But you got to start with being honest with yourself. You got to start by being honest with yourself. You can. A lady said I'm a procrastinator. I can get up and just do it. You sure can. That's the first step. My mom said procrastination. Let me tell you something. I be procrastinating too, but the moment I start taking little steps, baby steps, I'll tell myself in a minute and be like, that's ugly. I don't like that part of me. Then I'll figure out a way to change that part of me. Because when you start focusing on the change part of it, you become the change. You don't have to worry about people telling you, oh, you need to change. Because you already know what you're working on. A lot of people want you to change because they're upset. They are upset because they don't want to change. So they try to get mad at you. You need to change yourself. But they ain't changing nothing about themselves. I'm going to tell you another thing that I learned. These relationships. It's okay, BGB. These relationships. Let me tell you something about these relationships. Baby, okay. Y'all know. And I think it's more so women. Because I can speak for myself. Men are simple. And that's just the truth. They're very simple. You can give a man a plate, a game, whatever. He's satisfied. He good. He out the way. Whatever. A man would accept a woman. But a lot of the time, and I'm just being honest with myself. I can't speak for y'all, so I got to be honest with myself. We will say, I accept the man for who he is. And that's what I'm going to do. Accept him for who he is. So the moment we accept him for who he is, we instantly go into change mode. I know that my ex had a habit. And I accepted that habit, right? And then guess what? Instantly, I'm trying to change it. I'm trying to change the habit that I accepted. See, that's the problem. We accept people for who they are, but instantly try to change them into who we want them to be. The thing is, if you are going to accept somebody for who they are, you got to love them through all of those stages. Even the ugly stages, the stages you don't want, the stages you don't like, all the stages about them, you have to accept it. Because anybody that loves you is going to change on their own anyway. You don't have to force change upon nobody. If you got to keep forcing change upon somebody, then you need to change directions and you need to just get up out of that situation. Because a lot of the times, my ex used to say to me, and he used to say it constantly, I don't care, I'm not going to change. You either going to accept me how I am. And I used to accept it, accept the nonsense, and just hoping and praying that he'll change. And then next thing you know, he never changes. And now I'm mad because I wanted him to change. I tried to make him change. I tried to force change. But he deliberately told me he wasn't going to change. So the moment he showed me that he didn't change, he wasn't going to change, I had to change directions eventually. I had to realize, like, okay, you know what? It's time for me to go. Because again, you got to love yourself more than you are willing to love the people. Everything about you, hey sis, everything about you has to represent you as a person. Everything. So when you date somebody or when you're friends with somebody, whatever, make sure that y'all complement each other's lifestyle. Some kind of way, make sure y'all represent each other. Because everybody comes with flaws. Everybody comes with problems. Everybody comes with all kinds of things. But at the end of the day, again, you can only control you. You cannot control them. You can't control how they react. You can only control yourself and how you react. That's the bottom line. So a lot of us got to stop making things worse than what they are. Life is a beautiful place. It's a beautiful place, but it's only beautiful if you decide to make it beautiful. It's only beautiful if you decide to heal from all that pain. Everybody on here, I know I'm not the only one that been through something. Some of us are dealing with something right now, and we just like, wow, I would have never thought. But at the end of the day, you cannot, again, control that person or control what that person did to you or control anything about that person. You can only control how you are going to deal with that person, deal with the situation, and how you are going to handle and react. People are going to piss you off. Straight up. People are going to make you want to sock them. Straight up. People are going to make you want to get ugly. But you got to ask yourself, is it worth it? If I react to the way this person wants me to react, what am I going to lose? Because they're going to be fine. But what are you going to lose? Because people who don't have nothing to lose will help you lose everything. Everything. They'll help you lose everything. Your mind, your money, your cars, your clothes, your house, your food. They don't care if they don't care if they lose everything. They used to it. There's so many people that's living behind a wall right now. Don't even realize that the wall that they living through is so see-through. You can see everything through that wall. But they don't care. Because they build this wall up and you can see everything they do. But they don't care. Because at the end of the day, all they're going to do is go to a new entourage and build a whole new wall for other people to see. There's so many people right now living a false life. They are pretending so well. They are pretending to be happy. They're not. They're pretending to have tons of money. They're broke. They're pretending to be rich in spirit. They're poor. And when I say poor, I'm not talking about physically. I'm talking about spiritually and mentally. There's a lot of people who's living a false life. And they're living in front of you. They're smiling with you. They're laughing with you. Because slowly but surely, they are taking away from you. They are stealing from you mentally. They are stealing from you emotionally. They are stealing from you financially. They are stealing from you spiritually. You have to be careful on the key that you give to people to enter your life. You got to be careful. There's a lot of people that's sitting around you right now that just rubbing their hands together, just waiting for you to fall. They like, I know they not gonna come back from this. Yeah, I destroyed them this time. I destroyed them. Ain't no way they coming back from this. This is it right here. They destroyed. They done. They done. Watch. And when you bounce back, they be so lost because they trying to figure out, how did you come back from what I did? I set up shop to destroy you. I set up shop to take you out. What I did to you should have took you out. What I did to you should have made you want to kill yourself. What I did to you should have made you want to just not be seen no more. I set up shop to destroy you. How are you still showing up? How are you still coming through? How are you still raising yourself about that bed? What did I do wrong? You did everything right. Because your job was to come and destroy me, but my job was to show you that I'm not easily destroyable. It's going to take a lot to destroy me. And if you think that you're going to plant a bomb and I'm going to blow up, that bomb is going to blow you up. Because one thing you're not going to be able to do is take somebody's joy. People give you what they want you to have. But in reality, you can't take nothing from nobody. They can give you everything, but you cannot take it from them. And if you take something from somebody, they're going to fight for it. If they really want it, they're not going to give it up without a fight. So you're not going to be able to take somebody's peace without a fight. So if you think you about to come take my peace without a fight, get ready for this fight, because this fight is going to be real. People are not going to be able to take nothing from you if you really stand true to who you are, because you are going to put up a fight. Nobody is going to be able to walk over you when you start believing in yourself and seeing your purpose. You better realize who you are. You better understand who you are. Y'all better realize. Gary said, watch your feet. Y'all, she is stepping on toes. Keep speaking, Queen. Okay, Gary, yes. My mom said, God had other plans for you. Amen. Sis said, a word. Yes, Coco. Michael said, I don't have motivation to lift weights. I used to. Now I just do cardio. How do I get motivated to get back into the gym? So I'm going to tell you what you got to do, Michael. Don't talk about it, because we can literally talk ourselves out of something by keep talking about it. So the only way for you to get back in that gym is just to get up and get in that gym. Just get up one morning. Don't think about nothing. Don't plan nothing. Don't second guess. Don't, just get up and go to the gym. Just drive to the gym. When you don't want to do something, that's when you do it. When you don't feel like praying, that's when you pray. When you don't feel like walking, that's when you walk. When you don't feel like moving, that's when you move. When you don't feel like doing something, that's when you do it. Because when I tell you, if you do it that way, baby, you are going to see some results. People who talk too much never do nothing. Never do nothing. Because they want to hear themselves. It always sounds good when you keep telling yourself a dream that you want. Hey, I'm going to do this. I'm going to be 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 this. But you're going to keep doing it and saying it, but nothing happens until you do it. Gary said, Michael, start doing some push-ups. If you have a backyard and some bricks or boulders, use them. Yep, that's good advice. Coco said, Michael, take small steps first. Get some hand weights for home use. That's right. My mom said, don't talk about it, be about it. That's true. Because let me tell you, Michael, if I got to... Let me just tell y'all, because y'all know I'll be telling y'all, if I can't be honest with nobody, I'm going to be honest with myself. I can't lie to y'all. Well, I could lie to y'all, but I can't lie to myself. I have weights over there. And my daughter's going to crack up. If she might crack up. I don't know, because I'm going to expose myself and I'm going to tell a joke in the same process. So, a long time ago, I didn't have no backside. I didn't have backside. So I had to work on backside. I worked hard to get a backside. I worked so hard. I was dedicated because I got tired of people telling me I didn't have one. I didn't have the money to pay for it like the girls did, so I had to work for mine, right? So I worked for it. I worked really hard. Finally, I got a backside. I'm feeling good about myself. And I always would tell myself, I'm gonna work out. I'm gonna work out. Now I have weights every once in the blue moon. I'll do some weights. I'll act like I'm working out, and then I won't work out no more. But when I look in the mirror and to me it looked like my backside is leaving, then I'll go into a frenzy and I'll start working out again. I'll start working out immediately. As soon as I think that what I worked so hard for is leaving me, I gotta work out. So what you gotta do is look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, am I proud of this? Do I like this? Do I feel comfortable with this? Because if you feel comfortable with it, you're not going to challenge yourself. To really be comfortable is to get uncomfortable. So you got to get uncomfortable, which means you got to ask yourself, are you really comfortable? Because if you want to make a change, any kind of change about you, that means there's something you're not comfortable with. Wigs, a lot of women wear wigs because they look good. We like wigs, but at the end of the day, there's something about us we're not comfortable with. So we'll slap a wig on and we'll go on about our business. Women would change their clothes 30,000 times until we find something that is comfortable. A man will put on some jeans and a t-shirt and some slides and go outside because he's comfortable. But we got to go through fit. We will come home and have 17 outfits on the bed. I love my wigs too, baby. Sis. We literally will have 17 outfits on that bed because we ain't comfortable. We done put on all the outfits. And if you ever notice, a lot of the times women will go through all those outfits to put on the outfit they had on in the first place. Because if you're not comfortable when you first put it on, you don't like it, so you'll change it. And then you don't like that outfit, so you change it. Then you don't like that outfit, so you change it. And you changed all these outfits, and finally you go right back to the first one. Like, yo, I don't know, this one feel, because it was comfortable in the first place. But in your mind, you told yourself you wasn't comfortable, so you changed it. Oh, Gary said, so you saying your milkshake is back. Okay, Stella, LOL. Yes, and I had to work. I had to work for it, and I got scared. And that's the only time I work out. It's when my daughter said it was sagging into my leg. I said, uh-oh, I got to work out. So that's the only time y'all might catch me working out, but I'm being honest with myself. And remember, you got to be, if you won't be true to nobody, be true to yourself. Because, baby, let me tell you, Coco said, yep, sis, I be changing for no reason. Me, girl, I got about 1,000 outfits in that closet, and I be like, I don't know what to wear. Late said, but guilty. Death will destroy my room trying to get dressed and wear the original. Right. I don't know why we do that. We literally be going through 30 outfits and then be like, I should have just wear this. And then you can always tell when a woman chooses an outfit just to hurry up to satisfy. That's why this is another thing. Stop trying to satisfy everybody else and forget about satisfying yourself, because it's going to affect your mood. It's not going to affect the other person's mood. It's going to affect your mood. Because there's been times when you'll settle and everybody is like, come on, rushing you. So you'll just like, forget it, I'll just wear this. And your whole night will be ruined. You ain't enjoying yourself. The music ain't popping. You don't want no drinks because you trying to satisfy everybody else. And now you done walked outside with something you absolutely did not want to wear. And everybody having the time of their life, and you just over there in the corner just, you ready to go. All because you decided you wanted to make everybody else happy. Don't let somebody else make you comfortable if you're not comfortable within yourself. Don't let nobody tell you something, and you don't got to believe what people say. I be saying all the time, you can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. Stop believing the lies that people tell you. If somebody tell you you're not confident, you ugly. If you choose to believe that, that's a personal problem. That's not their problem because you believed it. People tell me all the time, you fat. I can choose to believe that I'm fat, or I can choose to believe that I look good. People can say all they want to say, but it's what I choose. It ain't about what nobody else got to say. It ain't about what nobody else got to do. Everybody going to have something to say about you anyway. You can come outside with all gold on. Real gold. I'm talking about crown, shirt, pants, gold. freshly made. Somebody else still hate. Oh, she think that gold outfit is ugly. Little cheat. Don't even realize that it's real gold. But people always want to attack. They always coming for you. So you can't let somebody else tell you how to feel about yourself. You can't let nobody tell you what you need to do to make yourself feel good. People be like, why you wearing wigs? They look stupid on you. Okay, well, maybe to you they look stupid, but to me, I think I look good. Why you get that color on your nails? That's ugly. Maybe to you, but to me, I liked it. Like, stop believing the lies people tell you. People lie to you all the time because they lying to themselves. People hate the truth. People hate when you gotta tell them. When somebody get offended by the truth, baby, you best believe they wrestling with something. Because if you get mad at me for telling you the truth, I want my friends to hold me accountable, and I want to be able to hold my friends accountable, and vice versa. I want my friends, my family, my sister, everybody. I want everybody to hold me accountable. Because if y'all can hold me accountable and I don't get upset, then that means I'm still growing. That means I still got room to grow. But people who don't see an error in their ways will not see a problem in their behavior, and they will not change. And in fact, when you say something to them that's true, they are going to attack you physically, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally because they upset about something within themselves. Stop letting people make you feel bad about yourself. Then you got a lot of people, you be trying to figure out what they jealous. My mom said, jealousy is real. Jealousy is real. You got people that's jealous of your smile. They got way more than you. Got 4 cars in their garage. Got a nice 2-story house. Got a good man, as they say. Their life is good. But baby, as soon as you come around with your brokenness, your life falling apart, you got mismatched tires on your car 2 different colors, you staying in the shack, you ain't got, you about wear the same clothes every other week, you're struggling, you just a mess, and you just happy as you want to be. People be jealous of you. People be jealous of your smile. They jealous because they want to know you ain't got nothing. Why are you so happy? Because I got my life. I got a good soul. I got a good heart. I got a good spirit. I got the things that I can take with me. You can't take 4 cars with you when you leave this earth. You can't take a 2-story house when you leave this earth. You can't take all them clothes and outfits and them shoes you got when you leave this earth. But you can take your integrity. You can take your dignity. You can take your good heart. You can take your good spirit. These are the things that money can't buy. Money can't buy love, but it can show buy lust. Money can afford lust, but money ain't touching love. You better know it. Money is not touching love. There's a lot of people who buy happiness because they don't know how to be happy. There's a lot of people who don't know what life will be like if they lost everything. They will lose it. I done had and I don't have. I done been and I done and all that, but I'm still on the inside in love with myself. And that's something money can't buy. It's people who got money. They balling and they don't know what pure, genuine happiness is. They don't know what it is. But they want you to understand something that they don't even understand. Stop making excuses for people and their actions. Stop making excuses. People, it's so many people we making excuses. Oh, no, they just like that because, no, they like that because that's how they want to be. They treat people like that because that's how they want to treat people. They always talk about hurt people, hurt people. No, they don't. It's a lot of people who hurt and they treat people good. Hurt people don't hurt people. People hurt people. People who don't care about people hurt people. People who don't have no respect for people hurt people. People who don't have respect for themselves hurt people. But hurt people don't hurt people. Because there's plenty of hurt people out here that's healing people. Little do you know, I hurt sometimes. And I'm still going to heal people. There was a time in my life when I did want people to feel how I felt. There was a time. But it wasn't because I was hurting to hurt them. It's because I wanted to. I wanted to make people suffer because I didn't want to take the time out to heal myself. I didn't want to take the time out to separate myself from my past. I didn't want to take the time to love myself. So I passed all the hurt and pain that was on me onto somebody else. But it wasn't because I was hurting and I wanted them. It's because that's just what I wanted to do. Stop making excuses. You destroy people because you want to. You hurt people because you want to. You lie to people because you want to. It's a choice. And you choose to do it. It's a lot of people out here broken, been through the hells and high waters, and they love so hard will never hurt a fly. So stop saying hurt people, hurt people. Because that ain't always the case. People, like I said, people hurt people. People. When I hurt people, it's because I wanted to. Because there was time when I was having the time of my life hurting people. I was so excited. I was enjoying what I was doing. So stop saying that. Y'all know I love y'all. I love y'all so much, y'all. Y'all be coming through for me every Sunday. Y'all know I hop on here every Sunday, same time. And the only reason why I hop on here every Sunday, same time, is so everybody can kind of have a schedule and don't have to like figure me out. So I appreciate you guys for taking the time out of your schedule to fill into my schedule, because y'all could be doing something else, but y'all here with me, and I so appreciate. I appreciate every time y'all come on here on Sundays. I appreciate my new viewers. I appreciate my old viewers. I appreciate every last one of y'all. Y'all are amazing. Y'all be holding me down, and I'ma hold y'all down. That's why earlier I got in defense mode, because I'm not finna let nobody come on here and hurt y'all. That's not what I'm going to allow them to do. If you come on here, you better come correct. If you ain't coming correct, you're going to get checked. And when you get checked, you're bounced up out of here. Because we don't do that over here. We don't do that over here, okay? Thank you, sis. Thank you, Mom. I love you, too. I love you, Moms. I'm so proud of you, too, sis, because you know I be pop. Gary, I need you to let me know exactly when your lives be happening, because I be missing them and I be having to go back and watch the recaps. I told Coco to start texting me, texting my personal phone to let me know when her lives is on so I can catch them. Because you know our time difference is so different. So I can catch your lives, you gotta let me you gotta directly be like, hey, I'm going live this time right now. Boom, 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 so I can hop on there. Because the way you support me, I want to support you too. I want to support everybody who support me. I don't want to just make it one-sided and I'm just, no, I want to support y'all the way y'all support me. Well, even if they not playing, just be like, do-do-do-do-do. I'm going live, sis. I'm going live, cuz, so I can hop on. Because like I said, I only make mine for every Sunday because I know everybody can automatically know when I'm going to get on. So they don't have to think about, oh, is Queen Motivation going live today? Or what is she doing? Like, that's the only reason why I try to set it for one day and one time so we can all be on one accord. But I'm there to support how you be supporting me. You don't miss a live. You on here every Sunday faithfully, and I appreciate that. So I need to show the love. Sis, same thing. You already know. When you go on, you hops and let me know. Anybody in this live got anything that they want me to support? I don't care what it is. I'm going to support you. If you want to go outside on a corner and count rocks for a living, I'm right there counting rocks with you. If you want to go on the corner and paint trees, I'm right there painting trees. Whatever you want to do, as long as it's not hurting nobody or breaking nobody's spirit or stealing from somebody, I'm right there to support you. Because y'all be supporting me. And y'all know I always appreciate it, because at the end of the day, like I said, everybody could be doing whatever they want to do. But y'all here with me. With all my mess, all my positive, all my crying, whatever mood I'm in, y'all are right here with me. And I always appreciate that. What'd you say, Moms? let me when they are on live. Okay. All right. My mom said she gonna show up for y'all live too. Y'all see that? We showing love over here. We showing out. Hey, we showing out. Y'all know I be having fun. And when I don't have these glasses on, I cannot see nothing. I know y'all see me, boy. Check me out. Hold on. Y'all see that? Y'all see them nails though, baby? I'm goofy. And I'm engaged to myself. I propose to myself. Yes, sis, I do have a cash app. Alasia, what's my cash app? Alasia knows everything. I think I got her Venmo too, but I don't. My Venmo is Queen Motivation. My cash app is Queen Motivation 41. Yeah, Queen Motivation 41. Thank you. God was trying to show out, girl. Valentine's Day, we treated ourselves. Alasia, can you post my cash app? Yes, engagement to myself. Thank you. Y'all see that rock though? Hold on, let me see. Can y'all see it? All right. Proposed to myself, and I told myself I do. Okay. Married to the positivity, married to the healing, married to the growth, married to all the things that's gonna better me, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and all that. I think I later post my cash app. Gary said, your mess is turning into a beautiful art piece and the message is being received. Thank you, Gary. I love you guys so much. Y'all mean so much to me. Oh my God. Listen, I'm going to tell y'all something. Y'all know y'all going to have front row seats when I'm on that stage. When I'm actually live and I'm really like out there, y'all going to have front row seats. We're gonna be out there. I'm gonna give a shout out to my regulars because I know my regulars gonna be there. I'm gonna give a shout out to my regulars. And I'm gonna give a shout out to my regulars. And we gonna boy, listen, boy, when I tell y'all next Sunday we might even start off with a quick prayer. I might have to pray. I'm gonna have to say, look, all energy that's not good, keep it at bay, please. I know it's still gonna pop up. I know people still gonna come, but I'm gonna have the full armor on next Sunday. You better know it, cause if y'all gonna come, y'all better get ready. Cause next Sunday it's gonna be a powerful message, and I know it's gonna be powerful. Cause this Sunday doors was open, and I'm finna walk through them. So I know next Sunday gonna be powerful. I know it's gonna be powerful. Yes, Lay did a great job. I'm talking about she owned it, cause that's why I made you mod. You gotta. If anybody else want to be mod, y'all let me know so I can go. Cause I know I got regulars. So if anybody else want to be mod, let me know so I can make y'all mod too. So like if Lay misses anything, y'all can catch it. If y'all like, so we can all work together. I don't mind having more than one mod so we can all work together. Cause I know sometimes Lay be trying to type in my stuff, then trying to get rid of people at the same time. You know me, I see some. I try to let you see she checked me, Ma. Do your live. I got this. I just had to sit on down. Like let me sit this one out because baby girl own it. Baby girl own it. But anybody want to be a mod? Let me know so I can mod you up, baby. Mod you up. Boo, you hear me? Y'all's hot, but I appreciate y'all. Y'all know I always start saying that towards the end because y'all be like, y'all just my family, blood, non-blood, new blood, old blood. We here, okay? We are here. And next Thursday, I'm gonna start back doing my virtual girls night out. Cause I had to take a little. I took a little break, for my own personal reasons. But next Thursday we'll be back, going back to virtual girls' night out, and I still want to incorporate. I don't know if y'all guys want, because I know me and my daughter was trying to come up with something for the guys too, because we have the virtual girls' night out, and I think it's been about 3 weeks since we did it. But next Thursday, I think that's the 27th, February 27th, we're going to go back to doing it every Thursday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So, y'all, ladies on here, I'll have the Zoom link for y'all. Y'all don't want to miss the virtual girls night out, because the virtual girls night out, we have so much fun. So y'all want to tap into that. Saturday we was gonna do safe space Saturday for the guys, but it would be girls and guys on there, and we just was gonna just do it like how we have virtual girls night out. But that's only if guys want to do it, because I don't really know where guys' minds be at if y'all want to be on Zoom and like doing all kinds of stuff, laughing, joking. Um, Virtual Girls Night Out is for the ladies, and Safe Space Saturdays is for the guys. But I'm only going to do Safe Space Saturdays if I get enough guys to want to do it. Because even with Virtual Girls Night Out, sometimes it may only be 7 of us on there, but it's still cool. We still have fun with the little 7 people or whatever. But that's popping. That's picking back up next Thursday. Um, I don't know if I got anything else. But before I go, if y'all got any takeaways about this live that y'all want to go ahead and drop in the comment section before I bounce, go ahead. We'll do about another 5 minutes just to see if anybody got any takeaways, what they appreciate, what they don't appreciate, what they like to hear more of, what they want to see more of. Like, y'all let me know, because I'm here for y'all. Even though y'all here for me, I'm here for y'all. So I want to incorporate things that y'all like too. I don't want to just be on here just going, 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 going. I want to incorporate things for y'all as well, so we can all get something out of it. We can all enjoy it. We can all laugh. We like everything that we do. We're gonna do it as a unit, because I want to make sure that my live family is doing good. We all good. We all tight. We just doing what we supposed to be doing. So I'm here for y'all too. My email's open if you ever need to like email me. My social media. Um, my TikTok. Like, there's other ways to get in contact with me if you really need to. So it's always open, y'all. I'm here for y'all even when I'm not on live. Let's see. Gary said, "Have y'all thought about doing those on YouTube?" So we only was gonna do them on Zoom, because everybody can see everybody, and the girls' night out is different from the YouTube. Cause girls' night out, like we literally be vibing, and um, yeah, it's on Zoom, so we can interact and be face to face and like connect. I am gonna put it on Meet Me though. There's an app called Meet Me. I don't know if y'all know about it, but everybody look up Meet Me. No, not Meet Me. Meet Up. Meet Up is an app where you can find things that you might want to do. Like, you can find yoga classes, hiking, spirituals, like whatever you want to do. You can meet up. So download the app, Meet Up, and it's in different. It's worldwide that I know of. But they got some good stuff on there too. And I'm gonna put my girls' night out on Meetup probably probably next month. I'll probably go ahead and put it on there next month. So that's what we doing, y'all. We interacting. We making sure everybody is covered all the way around. All the way around. So y'all know I'm about to get off. Um I think that's it. I appreciate you guys so much. Um I don't know. I'm gonna check with my girls and see. Cause the Zoom be kind of like a different kind of feeling. Cause like we be the girls' night out. We literally will probably like have I don't know how our conversations sometimes go. So I don't want to make my girls uncomfortable because I don't, like my YouTube live is different. Like we literally be YouTube live is like I be interacting with everybody and we be talking about a lot of positive stuff and things of that nature. But the virtual girls night out is more like a private group where you can just like be comfortable, be yourself. You don't have to like you don't got to get out of character. Like some of us be having bonnets on our heads sometimes. Like we just it's real comfortable. Like it's real comfortable and more at a different pace as opposed to everybody might not want to be on YouTube. But I'm about to head out too. I love you guys so much. You guys have been a blessing. Appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for everything, Lay. Um, getting those mods off. Um, and we gonna go ahead and link up next Sunday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Love you guys. Y'all stay up, stay blessed, stay easy. Remember, you are on a course. Stay on course. Don't lose focus. Stay positive. Stay prayed up. Everything that you do in this season is going to transition you into a better season. Love you guys. Good night.